Right. All right. Let's see what these pencils can do now. Divide the page into 4. Don't need a ruler, it doesn't have to be exact. And starting with the HB or your hardest pencil, hold the pencil at the end and swing it, just rest it on the paper and swing it to see the finest mark you can make. Then add a bit more pressure as you come down, but still holding at the end. Then holding the pencil in the writing position, make as dark a mark as you can. Press firmly, but don't dent the paper. And then sign. You're used to signing your names with many different instruments, so signing it with these different pencils will give you a very clear idea of the differences between them. Right, we'll do the same now with the 2B. Just pressing a little more firmly as we come down towards the corner. Then holding it for writing. Feels different. And finally, do exactly the same with the 4B pencil, holding it at the end. Lay it on the paper, gently swinging it. Add a little extra pressure. Then get the darkest tone. And sign. So they felt different, didn't they? The HB, this is a pencil we're most used to, but it felt, by comparison to the 2B and the 4B with the softer pencils, it felt actually quite hard. And you were able to make very fine marks, very fine shading with it. Not possible to do such fine shading with the 4B. So drawing paper and pencils are made to work together. The paper is designed to take graphite from the stick. So the harder the graphite is, the less the paper can take from it. The softer, the more graphite it takes, and the darker the mark you get. So HB felt a little bit scratchy, but normal. 2B felt a bit more comfortable. This is most artists' favourite pencil, most versatile of them all. And the 4B felt positively velvety by comparison. You can see with the HB that it's quite a smooth area of shading, where with the 4B you can see the texture of the paper very clearly. So you've got a different texture as well as different levels of shading. In the bottom corner here, divide this into 9. And here we're going to try and grade the shades to become more familiar with them. So we'll start with the HB, shading very lightly here. And then in the opposite corner, 4B. Getting the strongest, deepest tone you can achieve. I'm going over it again and again to fill in some of those textures on the paper. And then in the middle, I'm going to get a medium tone from the 2B. So I'm holding it about halfway down. To try and get a tone that's about halfway between this and this. Okay, not bad. Here I'm going to get a light tone with the 2B, but it is necessarily going to be slightly darker than the pale shade of the HB. And then over here with the 2B, I'll go for something quite firm. Lovely. Okay, back to the HB again. I'm going to go for the firmest. And then a medium. I'm going to adjust this one so it's a bit stronger. Okay, and then with the 4B, I'm going to attempt to get the palest. And then a medium. Like so. And I can continue to adjust them until I get the range of tones. Something like that. Okay, next we're going to work with an eraser, to draw with the eraser and to get different effects, blending the graphite with your finger.